Yard line, and there's a statement on the first play of the game.
Hey everyone.
What you see, and it's Jane Lamar now, but you'll see back in the tight ends and wide receivers, there's just so much pop and juice and speed. We know Oregon is known for their speed. It's a track school, but they bring that track speed down to the football field, and whether it's Lamar or someone else, a number of guys, playmakers on this Oregon offense, Jeff, they're liable to score from anywhere on the field.
Stack the line of scrimmage on first down. Moore to pass. Moore going deep, had a man and overshot the intended receiver. Malik Benson. Starters for the Oregon offense, Decorian Moore, Gary Bryant, Benson on the outside. Look out for Kenyon Sadiq. You had a great chat with him yesterday.
I love talking ball with him. You know, I love talking to tight ends in general, but in my opinion, I got a chance to talk to the best tight end in all of college football, and Kenyon Sadiq. Doesn't even feel right calling him a tight end, though, Jeff. He's really a weapon. He does a little bit of everything.
Moore, quick pass. That's Bryant for the catch. And gets to the 40-yard line, pickup of 13 yards and another Ducks first down.
That's the Will Stein system, running the RPO, flash it to Lamar in the backfield, and it's key that he had such an explosive run to start the game, because what you saw was a vacated zone, a vacated space for Dante Moore to hit his receiver, Gary Bryant Jr.
Here's Will Stein. First 3 games he has called this year have been nearly perfect.
And yet they want more as a coaching staff.
Here's Lamar, and he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Oregon State's defense gave up almost 600 yards of total offense last week against Texas Tech. Certainly they've got something to prove here. They missed 17 tackles last week.
And that's what Trent Bray, the head coach and defensive play caller, said to us. He said a lot of the mistakes are self-inflicted. It's within their own control. Certainly tackling falls into that category, and you better tackle these Oregon Ducks.
Sadiq making his way for another first down, 11 yards on that pitch and catch from Moore.
Rumbling, tumbling, stumbling. He's just, I mean, there's not an ounce of fat on his body. He's so explosive. Natural pass catcher, dangerous after the catch. He can run through you, he can run around you, or he can jump over you. And he's a great blocker. Watch where they line up and move number 18, Kenyon Sadiq, all throughout the game today.
Just watch them. Watch them.
Hand it to Lamar right up the gut. Jaheim Patterson on the stop. This is an Oregon team that knows with their opening drive. That score points 180, the most with Fresno State in the FBS since 2022.
What that tells you is they're excellent on, and that's credit to offensive coordinator Will Stein.
Back shoulder throw, Moore catch, Moore reaches. Touchdown, Oregon.
More to more, they want more. Want more. Tried this back and just fell short. This time Dante Moore comes down with it and fights and scratches and claws as he reaches and extends, and that definitely looks like a touchdown to me. Knees down, but the ball crosses the plane.
And the officials may take another look at this.
Previous play is under review.
Is the ball across the plane when that knee is down? It looks like he is, maybe the lace is short.
I think it's down yet, not down yet. Knees down there. That is close. Okay, there's the, never mind.
Touching there.
After review, the ball did touchdown.
Okay.
Officials with a quick touchdown.
On microscope to look on that one, Jeff. Get down to the atomic level. But a touchdown for Decorian Moore, and there's a lot of freshmen playing on this Oregon Ducks football team, and in my notes I consistently write down these guys are playing far beyond their age. For a freshman, Decorian Moore, man, he's playing like a veteran.
Second touchdown reception of the year from Moore, his 3rd touchdown overall in his 4th career game. Rivalry renewed at Hudson.
go, bud. Hurry up. Come on. I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Give me that. No pressure, kid. Just everyone watching. Coach says it doesn't matter if you win or lose the game, but that's what losers say. You got to swivel those hips, right? And you got to swing. 4! And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Escape your sad lunch life, milady, with the new Jimmy John's Toasted Pizza Sandwich.
Italian meat, melting Mars.
Come to mama.
Me or the sandwich?
Toasted Pizza Sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
Your financial journey starts with your own ambitions, but that doesn't make it a solo mission. Money is a tool to help yourself and the ones you love the most. Saving up for your first home and setting up for your firstborn. Paying down debt, and paying it forward when you can. At Thrivent, we help plan your finances for something bigger than money, because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more.
It's a good thing Discover makes it easy to be a Big Ten fan.
Totally. I get cash back on my rally cap.
Cash back on my favorite glove.
Cash back on my lucky shamrock.
I even earn cash back on my lucky bobblehead.
You win. Next round's on me.
Earn cash back on every purchase with Discover.
Hi, game day scratchers, please.
Here you go.
Ooh.
It all comes down to this. They need a miracle. Here's the snap. The kick. It's blocked by Janice from Gundo. Oh my God. Where will a little play take you?
Ma'am?
Game day scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day.
Saving money on tires and auto repair services is a big deal. That's why Big O offers a low price guarantee on tires. Save on brakes, oil changes, and alignments too. Big deals like this. Now buy 3 select tires, get the 4th tire free with paid installation during the Big O time September to remember. Or get a synthetic blend oil change, including tire rotation, just $34.99. Plus, get 0 interest financing for up to 12 months on qualifying purchases. September to remember. Now Big O tires.
Who's next? Just ask Google. Watson is all jammed up today for Oregon State. 129th meeting between these two schools and an opening drive touchdown for the Ducks. Dante Moore was awfully efficient. Caden Lamar was running like wild. Sappington kicks it away. Fair catch called for. We will see Oregon State's offense for the first time. Quarterback Malik Murphy, the Duke transfer. A lot of boom, but some mistakes there. 5 interceptions he's thrown, but when he's had time to throw, Jake, he's been awfully efficient.
That's the key. He does have that it factor, and he's got the respect of Dan Lanning in this Oregon defense. I mean, I believe he was compared to Cam Newton at one point during the media availability, and he's got that big arm. He's got a rushing capability, but we know this is a team. Regardless, as a quarterback, you have to avoid the mistakes. He's playing Cam Newton in terms of boom or bust potential.
Scrimmage, Bryce Betcher was in there on the stop after a gain of 2. Starters for the Beavers, skilled positions they love. Wells and Walker on the outside, Caulfield at the tight end position. They have Jacob Strand available at their left tackle. He was questionable coming in.
Yeah, that's a big area of focus today because Strand is their best offensive lineman, and Oregon State has to stay on schedule against this Oregon defensive line. You need all the best players you can get on the field.
Empty the backfield. Murphy floats it over and hammered right at the point of attack. Jerry Mixon laid a hit and forced the incompletion.
Jerry Mixon just keeps getting better and better every single week. It's been the finesse in pass coverage these past 2 weeks, back-to-back weeks with interceptions, but Tosh Lupoi challenged him to be more physical, Jeff. Looks physical to me, sending a message on the crosser.
David Wells is heading to the sideline after taking that hit from Mixon. 3rd and 8.
It's the area Oregon State does not want to live in. Look at the pressure look. Let's see if they come or drop the linebackers out.
They bring 4. Murphy going up top. Murphy overshot his intended receiver. He's looking for Trent Walker. 4th down.
And the freshman Brandon Finney Jr. in coverage in that hip kick. Perfect technique, perfect positioning. That's going to be one of the things to watch out for today. Oregon does have some youth there in the secondary. Finney is a true freshman, but he's just like DeCorian Moore, playing beyond his age. We understand that the big test comes next week against Penn State. Drew Aller and those receivers are going to test the secondary, but Finney, great coverage there on 3rd and 8 in one-on-one situations. Now check this out. Look where the punter is aligned. Only 10 yards past the... They've had trouble snapping the ball.
2. Bryant juggles with it. Stays on his feet. He's across the 30 and out of bounds. Oregon goes on offense for a 2nd time. This is what you see a lot of during this rivalry. Family divided. A Beeve on the left, a Duck on the right, a youngster in the middle.
My mother told me, don't forget to pray, cause there'll be hard times. Hard times. Oh, yeah. Then I soon found out just what she meant.
Merriwa, the world's best hula hooper.
I know the best when I say it. 6 grams of protein, over 20 flavors, tons of fiber. Blue Diamond almonds might be the world's best snack. Amazing as me.
The world's greatest snack.
What you doing, Zach? My T-Mobile home internet is so good. I wish I could tell the whole world.
Zach, go right ahead.
T-Mobile's got home internet. T-Mobile's got home internet.
How much is it?
It's just $35 a month, guaranteed for 5 years.
I'm switching.
Whoa, that's 2.
T-Mobile's got home internet, just $35 a month, and it's guaranteed for 5 years.
DQ is celebrating 85 years. So we're giving you an 85-cent Blizzard treat in the DQ app, now for a limited time. Hurry and get your small Blizzard treat for just 85 cents with a $1 purchase in the DQ app.
Rutgers takes on Minnesota. To the moon! Then, Northwestern hosts UCLA.
What a machine!
A football doubleheader next Saturday on the Big Ten Network.
Dr. Pepper tuition giveaway is back, helping students chase their dreams. Enter before September 30th. QR code below. Ducks march down the field on their opening drive. Beavers went 3 and out. So the Ducks open up their great atmosphere here at Autzen Stadium as Lamar to the left of Dante Moore. Moore to pass. Moore steps up. He's got some room and leans to the 40-yard line.
Pretty impressive stat. There's not been a single sack allowed by Oregon's offensive line this entire season. That's not just on the offensive line. What you saw there, Dante Moore, especially on 1st and 10, didn't wait to see the routes developed. He felt Oregon State's defense sink. He just took the yards on the ground.
Another back shoulder throw. He's got
goodness.
DeCorian Moore with another great catch. And a first down for Oregon. 2nd catch for Moore, and that's another back shoulder beauty.
And this is what I'm saying. With the best players, Dante Moore, they make it look easy. That's a back shoulder throw on par with the best players, even in the NFL. And you talk about that's so important to have great chemistry and feel. And DeCorian Moore being a true freshman, it's a real positive sign that he's already on the same page there with his quarterback, Dante Moore.
4 straight completions for Moore. Hit it off to Lamar. Lamar hit, shed one, and then gained tackle by Oregon State at the 40-yard line. Initial contact came from Aiden Sullivan, junior linebacker.
It looked like number 7, Dexter Foster, also got in there. And, you know, that's going to be the key today. You mentioned the missed tackles, 17 missed tackles against Texas Tech last week. You're just not going to win against anyone, but certainly not the Oregon Ducks. And it's to win the line of scrimmage, win those early downs. That was an opportunity for Dexter Foster to push Oregon backwards. But Lamar was able to break the tackle and turn it into a positive.
Here's a shot downfield again, and couldn't hang on to it. And we're looking for DeCorian Moore again. Had a step, almost a spectacular catch.
Yeah, that's number 8, Vindrawale in coverage. Nearly, I mean, it's a good ball, but a great ball and a perfect ball would have been floated on the outside shoulder. DeCorian Moore did a good job of giving Dante that field out to the sidelines. If Dante could have that one back, I think he would have put that more on the outside, the left shoulder of DeCorian Moore.
Ooh, the ball is deflected. Zakiah Saez got his hand in there, and it forces a 4th down for the Ducks. Almost went the other way.
There's number 10, Saez, and he reads the screen. See, once that offensive line clears you out, we had a lesson in defensive linemen. They say no free lunches. So if they're not blocking you, read the screen and bat it down. A good job by Saez.
4th down, 7, and the offense is still on the field for Oregon.
Look at this coverage. Looks like it's 0 coverage by Oregon State. It's going to be one-on-one coverage up top.
Bringing pressure. Moore gets rid of it, hit and dropped, and Oregon State holds. The Ducks needed 7. They picked up 4. And a turnover created by Oregon State on downs.
Hey, Dad. That kind of looks like our car.
Wait a minute. It is our car.
Honey, we're good. That's why we chose auto owners. We work with our agent to get the right coverage so that when the unexpected happens, we know we're covered.
Huh. That's superhuman sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you. Like, I'll need to work tomorrow.
Marathon is rewarding fans with savings of up to $1 per gallon. All by earning rewards on every gallon and on select in-store items. Make every pit stop and snack break worthy of a celebration.
Score.
The more you fuel up, the more you score with Marathon Rewards. Marathon, the official fuel of the Big Ten.
What will be your response?
I've been grinding all day and all night. On my mind, trying to be the greatest. All time, been grinding. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. You shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you follow something fresh, I know. I want to live forever on the sea. I want to live happy on my own. I want to touch the silver line. Shine everywhere. I want to live forever. I won't care.
Right now, first 250 fans will get $20 off a Big Ten Plus annual pass. Stream nearly 200 Oregon games, plus 2,500 more events across the Big Ten this season. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to big10plus.com and make sure you enter FB20 when selecting an A pass at checkout to take advantage of this offer. Fourth down stand. Ducks and Beavs arm to arm at Autzen today.
All right, I'm back.
Salahidin Allah is the running back. Allah gets it, tries the left guard, and Stonewall maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Jake, your keys to the game sponsored by Modelo.
Yeah, so when you're talking about the making of an upset in a lopsided rivalry game like this for Oregon State, you got to generate takeaways. You have to first force Oregon to make mistakes. It was a good start there, forcing Oregon to have a turnaround defensively. We'll come back to it in a second, but Oregon, the big message that Dan Lanning stated this week was winning the line of scrimmage, not just on defense, but on offense. Felt they didn't do a good enough job against Northwestern and will need to do that going forward, especially against Penn State next week.
Audible up the middle, breaking a tackle and getting a first down. Allah with a good run, pickup of 11.
So yeah, back to the keys there, Jeff. There it is, really. Oregon winning those early downs and winning the line of scrimmage. Dan was fiery in his post-game interview. Northwestern won the battle on the ground. I mean, it was a good game in some sense, but not to their standard. And it's going to matter today against the Beavers. It'll matter even more next week on the road against Penn State.
Murphy throws incomplete. Wells back on the field after he got crunched on the first play of the game for Oregon State's offense. Missed catch, second down.
That's a Beavers fan. I miss this team. Yeah. Well, hope it's good. Yeah.
Alma gets the carry and ankle tackled. Tatum Tuioti coming up for Oregon State. The defensive front, you can't say enough about Uiagalelei and Washington and what they've put together so far this year.
Yeah, but Tuioti even on the other side, probably one of the more underrated edge rushers in our conference. I expect a big game out of the linebacker, number 28, Bryce Betcher. You listen to him talk about this rivalry. He's a local kid, loves to play in this game, and here's an opportunity for the Oregon defense to show up on third down.
Timeout, Oregon State.
Timeout, Oregon State. First in the half.
Trent Bray uses his first timeout. It takes us to a timeout in Eugene.
Chin up. Stiff upper lip. Real men don't ask for help. Today, if these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. So challenge what you've been told. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status and what it could mean for you. One scan can change the course of your prostate cancer journey. As it turns out, asking for help is the manliest thing you can do.
Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's and a medium drink. So you better be on your way. Bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's.
Fall, the perfect time for football and feeding it alone.
I'm not gonna wait to feed my lawn. I'm gonna do it during the fall.
You gotta feed it.
Feed it.
Feed it.
Boys, what do we tell our neighbors in the fall?
Feed it!
Strengthen to protect all winter with Turf Builder Winter Guard.
Feed it alone. Feed it.
Hi, game day scratchers, please.
Here you go.
Ooh.
It all comes down to this. They need a miracle. Here's the snap. The kick.
It's blocked by Janice from El Segundo. Oh my God!
Where will a little play take you?
Ma'am?
Game day scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day.
Saving money on tires and auto repair services is a big deal. That's why your local Big O offers a low price guarantee on tires. Save on brakes, oil changes, and alignments too, with big deals like this. Now buy 3 select tires, get the 4th tire free with paid installation during the Big O Tire September to Remember. Or get a synthetic blend oil change, including tire rotation, just $34.99. Plus, get 0 interest financing for up to 12 months on qualifying purchases. The September to Remember, now at Big O Tires.
Maybe Timber State.
Our trivia question today is sponsored by T-Mobile. Oregon State meet for the 129th time today. Most of in-state's FBS rivalry.
Yeah.
Who's second? It's an open-ended question.
No, I heard that.
Throw out whatever you like.
Oregon rivalry.
Any guesses you want to run out there?
I'm wondering.
Civil War.
I played in Michigan State, but that seems too easy and too obvious. So I don't think that's it.
How about we go a little north? Apple Cup, Washington State.
Another good one, yes.
After right now.
3rd down coming up for Oregon State. Pressure coming to set up the screen. It's down to beautifully Hankerson out in the open field. Brought down 1st down Oregon State.
It's a great play call by Ryan Gunderson, feeling the pressure. You see all those black jerseys at the line of scrimmage. Tosh Lapoy is bringing the blitz. Ryan Gunderson, you want to throw a screen into the pressure. Oregon did not see that coming, and a nice play call, nice 1st down by Hankerson.
Murphy all by himself, wide open catch, and there's going to be a flag. Walker made the play. See if there was some contact before the catch was made after a gain of 2.
Maybe he stepped out of bounds and came back in. Stepped on the sideline there.
Which I made.
Huh.
John Love, our referee.
That was a really nice play call on 3rd down, though, by Gunderson.
Ineligible player to the field. Offense. Number 71. 5-yard penalty.
Flag came out awfully late for an ineligible downfield. You get Josiah Timoteo.
Somewhere there on the offensive line. There. Yeah, there he is. That's the danger with RPOs. That's the danger for Oregon State's offense in general.
Going backwards, penalties have killed their offense all year long. Hankerson bleeding his way forward close to the 40-yard line.
I mean, you said it. That's what Trent Bray told us, too, is just there's so many self-inflicted wounds, things within their control. We talked about the tackling on defense, but penalties have stalled positive offensive drives for the Beavers all season long. Think about them getting a 4th down stop defensively. You convert on 3rd down. It looks like you're building momentum, and then a penalty pushes you backwards.
Still behind the sticks. 2nd and 13. Handoff, Hankerson right side. Lots of room. Hankerson in the open across the 25-yard line.
They love this outside zone scheme, and this is a really nice job. You see the right guard, center, right tackle. That's number 56, Dylan Sikorsky, looking for work because there was no one there. And a good job by Hankerson. He's a one-cut runner, pushing it laterally with the outside zone. One cut through the hole down the seam, and a nice chunk run play for the Beavers.
Trying to get this ground game going. They average 71 yards a game on the ground. Hankerson again, a jump stop, and picks up 2.
Really, this is the game plan. This is the world that Trent Bray and Oregon State wants to live in. They want to slow down this game. They want to limit the possessions of Oregon's explosive offense. They want to play ball control.
Alop checks into the backfield again for Oregon State. And everybody moving except for the center. Left side of the offensive line got the call.
Yeah. You just can't do it.
False start. Offense. Number 8. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Seemed pretty arbitrary just to pick on Bryce Caulfield for jumping.
Pick your poison. I mean, look, you're on the road. This is a rivalry game. You're looking for your first win. You're playing one of the best teams in college football. You're putting together a drive, and now the second key penalty that stalls your momentum. It's so much to overcome.
Get to the outside. Ala trying to get to the corner. He will, and push out of bounds. 22-yard line, so pick up a 5. Another third down coming up for Oregon State.
All right, it's third down, but Trent Bray not afraid to go for it on fourth down. So really, I'd expect 2 options here, especially with the special teams issues, which means wouldn't be surprised to see a run play here to try to get it into fourth and manageable.
Murphy, right side, wide open, caught. They'll mark him down to the 1-yard line. Taz Reddix could have backed into the end zone, couldn't keep his feet under him. It's 1st and goal for the Beavers.
This is a blown assignment by Oregon secondary. Not sure what happened. Oregon not able to get any pressure, and that's someone's responsibility. I don't know if it's Jaden Candy, number 22, not passing it off. I don't know if it's supposed to be a safety over top, but one thing I do know is you better cover wide receiver down in the red zone. And man, if Rex, keep your feet, score.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They go shotgun and now go under center for Murphy. Handed off up the middle. Hank's in, not going to get there. Stonewalled. Aaron Flowers, part of the tackle.
Flowers and Bryce Petra, I tell you, I can't wait to watch number 28, like a man possessed today. It was emotional to listen to him talk about this rivalry. Brooke Fletcher talked about it down pregame, how he pulled out a lawn chair and just reflected on what this rivalry be down in a goal line situation. That's when your linebackers have to come alive. A nice tackle there by Betcher.
I formation. Jake Reichel in the game as a fullback. Drive that has lasted almost 7 minutes. Hand it off again. Head down. Hankerson, did he get across? No, they're going to mark him short. 3rd and goal from about the half-yard line. Did he get in?
That looked like a touch. He looked very similar to Decorian Moore with the electron microscope there, Jeff. They might review this.
That was Flowers again, who got his helmet on it. They put the nose right in front of the goal line.
I'm shocked they're not taking another look at this.
13th play of the drive. Murphy hands off. Hankerson walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. That was a drive of beauty from the Beavers.
No doubt, no doubt. Penalties aside, I mean, they fought. I mean, they overcame those mistakes. And when you think about these rivalry games, Jeff, and Oregon is a heavy favorite. Obviously, 2 programs in completely different positions. The first 10 minutes of the football game are critically important just from a mental standpoint. That drive right there, and it started with the 4th down stop. So critical for Oregon State's confidence in this game.
Ojeda kicks it through to tie the ball game 7-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When I wake up in the morning light, I put on my jeans and I feel alright. I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on.
Wrangler for the ride of life.
All right, flashback to 2009. LaMichael James with 3 touchdown runs. Kenyon Garner iced the game with a 5-yard run. That was on a 4th down play to give Oregon a 4-point win and hold off Oregon State here at Autzen Stadium. After the touchdown drive, Oregon State will kick it away. I know we've had a lot of time to think about our trivia answers, so why don't we get our answer? Oregon State meet for the 129th time today, most of any in-state FBS rivalry. Who is second? Are you going with Jake? Cincinnati and Miami of Ohio, 128 times.
Man, I'm ashamed to admit this because I grew up in Ohio. I didn't even know that they were rivals. It's kind of crazy.
You're a little further north
I'm
than
thinking,
Columbus,
yeah,
that's why.
My rivalry was, my mental capacity for rivalries was consumed by Ohio State, Michigan. Cincinnati and Miami. They're also just a short car ride away, similar to Oregon State's, right?
Handed off to Lamar on first down. Lamar to the left side, chugging his way through and finally tripped up 40-yard line. A good gain of 15 yards for Jaden Lamar. Here are the most played rivalries. Minnesota, Wisconsin, number 1, 134 times. They'll match up after Thanksgiving this year. Oregon State, North Carolina, Virginia, Auburn, and Georgia. All an SEC submission there. Of course, Cincinnati and Miami of Ohio. 129th meeting. Two schools separated by just 47 miles, Oregon and Oregon State. Time winding down this first quarter. Handed off again to Lamar. And down.
So there is when you think about rivalries, there's a significant portion of really the deciding factor of these games that's mental and emotional. There's a spiritual aspect. We talked about how great of a drive that was for Oregon State. Now this is an important drive for Oregon to settle back in and try to seize some of that momentum back. And so far they're leading on the ground game here.
Put Bryant in motion. Pressure coming, ball tipped, almost intercepted. Conrad Hussey got his hands in there, the newest Oregon State Beaver.
And Dante just didn't see him. He's trying to hit Sadiq on the crosser, and Sadiq had his man, number 17, Skylar Thomas, beat, but he was kind of waiting as a hole player in a robber. Dante just did and almost an interception.
Just came to Corvallis after his issues at Florida State and immediately into the lineup. Conrad Hussey saw that ball at the line of scrimmage as well. Third down for the Ducks. Moore escapes. Moore right down the middle. Flag comes out. Moore slides at the first down, but it looks like this one's coming back.
And Dante Moore, he just plays the quarterback position so well. His pocket presence, his pocket awareness, his footwork in the pocket.
Holding offense. Number 76, 10-yard penalty. Third down.
Isaiah World, that's their first penalty of the day for Oregon. Didn't have any last week.
Looking like there he is right there. Big number 76, 6'8". You see he's got his arm wrapped around and hugging him. It's an easy call for the official. Let's see what the play call is here for Will Stein. Backed up on 3rd and 16. Don't have to snap it.
They just let the first quarter run out. That's what the Ducks are going to do. 7-7 on our way to the second quarter in Eugene.
Influences aren't new. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for
1941. Jeep wrote the book on four-wheel drive.
years later. The Jeep brand is still influencing. Some create trends. We create our own trail. Some send a smiling emoji. We smile for real. Don't call it a comeback. Jeep, there's only one.
Right now, during the Jeep Drive into Fall event, purchase and get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Hurry, this great offer ends September 30th.
When you make your dip super creamy with Best Foods, your new boyfriend can know nothing about football.
Oh, he touched it down. Bro, that's the other team.
And still fit in just fine.
Have you tried the dip?
Oh, great fumble. Great fumble?
That's a Hail Mayo.
This game has gotten out of control. All the money, the unpredictability. It's time we instate a commissioner.
Introducing the commissioner. of coverage. The Aflac Duck.
Commish, when health insurance falls short, who pays you cash to help medical bills?
Aflac. The commissioner has spoken.
I love that duck.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover with Aflac. Y'all could ask about it at work.
Let it storm, let it thunder, high as the mountain, deep as the river, come rain or come shine. Let it be cloudy or sunny, but I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, rain or shine. Come rain or come shine.
I'm thinking about our honeymoon. What about Africa? Safari. Swim with elephants and lions growling and giraffes that come in through your window. Wait, can we afford a safari?
Great question. Like everything, takes a little planning.
Or put the money towards a down payment?
With enough room for a baby.
Babies.
Baby.
Let's take a look at those scenarios.
JP Morgan Wealth Management has advisors in Chase branches and tools like Wealth Plan to help keep you on track. When you're planning for it all, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I reward full-time fans. Check out this recruit. The conductor can single-handedly hype up the crowd. This full-time fan deserves a Modelo.
Welcome back to Autzen Stadium. Second quarter about to get underway with the game tied. Coach, Oregon State finding ways to bring the pressure on both sides of the ball. How do you adjust?
Yeah, we just got to play our game. Right now, they've had some success. We're giving up some cheap runs, and we got to make sure we're not getting penalties offensively and converting on thirds. When we're on time, when we're efficient on first down, we're going to have success. Right now, we're backed up. We're going to make a big play in this moment.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Big third down coming for the Oregon Ducks. Start of the second quarter in Eugene. A perfect day for football in Oregon. Moore to pass. Moore had it deflected at the line of scrimmage. Second tip ball of this drive. And the Beavers force a punt. Nico Taylor looked like he got his hand in there.
Yep, he's their best defensive lineman. He leads the team in pressures, and there he was able to get home and get right in Dante Moore's face. But really, it was great coverage in the back end. That was just good team defense on third down. There was no one open either.
James Ferguson Reynolds to kick it away. Just his fifth punt. Walker let it go out of bounds. We got a special guest up with us in the booth in this 7-7 game as we start this second quarter of action. We got Kenyon Barner with us. We just watched your run back in 2009. You've been part of the tailgate show. You love this rivalry, don't you?
Man, this is one of the greatest rivalries in all of college football, one of the longest existing ones. And being here, being entrenched in this community, you understand how important it is and how valued this game is. So to be able to play a part in this and come out on top 4 years in a row, I can't complain.
What's the emotions like when you speak about the importance? Give me the emotional spectrum of when you take the field for this game.
Man, you truly understand how important it is, the magnitude. It's almost kind of like Cowboy and Eagles, right? The Eagles fans, they'll tell you all season long, it doesn't matter if you lose every game, beat the Cowboys. Here it's the same exact thing. So the emotions of knowing you got to win, bragging rights, being right up the road, there's a lot that goes into it.
What's your favorite memory from this rivalry?
So many moments, whether it was LaMichael James or Jeremiah Masoli, Darren Thomas, even Jaquiz Rogers going to the other side of the field, James Rogers. There's so many, but obviously the game the War of the Wars, War of the Roses, that fourth down, probably one of the biggest plays of my career.
It's a fourth down pickup. We were just watching it. Getting to the outside, we got a second down and 9 for Oregon State on their third drive. Just forced the Ducks to punt. Murphy to pass. Murphy has a catch. He threaded that one beautifully to Wells for a first down for Oregon State.
And that was an absolute strike by Malik Murphy. And this is what Dan Lanning was talking about. This guy has arm talent with the best of them in college football. It's a tight window, not just for Oregon's defense. It looked like there was another Beaver wide receiver in the air, but that ball had some serious juice coming off Malik Murphy's hands.
He had time. He's on time. He's been really successful this year. Handed off to Ala, and he is dropped to Yodi on the stop.
All right, let's go back down memory lane here, Kenyon, and memory lane as in the first touchdown of the day. So there's DeCorian, but who's that celebrating at the bottom of the screen? We're going to see it. There you go, looking fresh with the white shoes.
Yeah, it looks like a dope right there. That's what it looks like. Man, that kid is special. One of a kind, a guy that makes plays each and every day, and we're starting to see more of it throughout the season.
Did you want to put on a helmet and pads in that moment? It looked like you did.
You're an athlete. You played it. You know what it's like. Absolutely.
Put it in the belly of Hankerson. Pushes forward for a gain of maybe 2. Brings up third down for the Beavers. You could put on pads right now. You're still in great shape.
Listen, I got 2 boys. I got to stay ready, okay? Wait, one day they're going to try me, and I got to be ready.
Big third down coming up.
That's what this defense has to do more of. We have to see them consistently stop the run how they just did on these last couple of runs.
That's what Dan Lanning said. That's what Tosh LaPoy said. I think that's going to be the deciding factor for their season.
Murphy down the middle, and it's intercepted. Kingslopa comes away with the interception, and now side judge coming in and saying incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. It brings up 4th down.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass, 4th down.
Talk about taking some momentum off the balloon.
Looked like it went, right through his hands. But really, why did that ball say, Malik? It's something we've highlighted a few times on this drive. There was pressure in his face. When he's kept clean, he does have that rocket ship attached to his shoulder. But that time, the deep push, they fell right into his base, his throwing platform, and the ball sailed on him, a near enter for Kingston Lopa.
Oregon State will punt. A.J. Windsor away. Gary Bryant is back deep.
Really important to watch this. You see Oregon, they're coming after it.
Off the side of his foot. Bryant again with the second bobble. Oh, the Beavers covered beautifully. Ducks are going to have really tough field position from the 8-yard line. We got more with Kenyon Barner coming up. He was having some fun earlier today on the tailgate show. Dancing with the Oregon band. He's got moves, not just on the field, but off.
Got to get out there and have fun with your guys.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the leadership of this captain, but getting that captain.
I buy motion on the port side. Dog missed again. I'm at again.
What are we doing? So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Oh, squalls are coming.
As an official sponsor of the NFL, Jersey Mike's wants you, Eli Manning, to be our new spokesperson.
I'm in. I love Jersey Mike's.
Hold on. Jersey Mike's new spokesperson? You're stealing my job.
I don't want to steal anything.
Lies. Eli's.
I just love this.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer. He's very prompt.
Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Hey, that's my line. A sub above.
What is this thing?
We're gonna find out.
What are you doing?
We're good.
Look at that beauty. 7-7 Oregon and Oregon State. 129th meeting between these two teams. We got Kenyon Barner with us. And Kenyon, you have such a stable of running backs right now at Oregon. It almost hankers back to the days that you were here.
Listen, we have never had the depth at running back that this team has. They have a 7-man rotation from starting with Noah to Jay Harris, Dier, George. All these guys, they have a stable, and it's absolutely insane to watch all these guys get out and perform the way that they are.
Got Mekhi Hughes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's on the field right now. His first run of the ball game. Put it in his stomach, and he gets across the 10-yard line, pushing those legs across the 15. And now let's head to Ashley Adamson for an Anderson Windows and Doors studio update.
Jeff, Maryland able to do something it's never done before, which is beat Wisconsin. The throw of the day right here. Malik Washington uncorks a 62-yard strike to Shalik Knott's longest touchdown of Washington's career and Knott's second score of the day. Terps are 4-0.
Terps 4-0 as they upset Wisconsin in Wisconsin. Short gain, and they're going to push the pile and give a first down to Oregon. So a gain of 4 on the play.
This is what it's less sexy than the explosive plays, but I think it's what makes Oregon so dangerous as a team where, you know, all of a sudden this game is closer than maybe anticipated and expected. You want to get settled into the game, and they have the ability to get in and play big boy football and just run the ball at you.
More to pass. Moore flushed out. He's going to run, and he's brought down.
I like to see that.
Picked up 4. Got pancaked. Thomas Collins.
Look nasty.
Absolutely. That hit to the back of the head is a dangerous hit.
Yeah.
Dangerous hit.
But he popped right back up. Players just talk about Dante's leadership. He's not a vocal guy. He's not a rah-rah guy, but I think that play is an example of maybe, what do the kids say, his aura? They just gravitate to him.
I like what you did there.
Carry.
Keep going outside.
Yeah.
Keep going outside and you're still running.
How about a running back saying, no, pull it back? You never hear that.
Oh.
It sounds better coming from you than me.
Oh, you got to keep going outside on that. You're still running right now.
That's what it feels like, though. It's just a block or a shoelace tackle away from breaking one. Dante had Malik Benson to start the game. Looked like it was going to be an explosive touchdown. Just haven't been able to connect on some of those explosive plays.
Kenyon, they know you're in the booth. They're putting it in the running back's hands.
Listen, I love it. I love to see it. I'm all about running the rock.
Moore to pass again. Moore across the middle. Catch. It's like Sadiq. Nope. What do you see here on this run by Lamar?
Listen, if you look at you got a kick out block, that guy's not going to be able to make that tackle. You're making that an easy tackle for 13, cutting it up. Stretch that out, get outside, and you're still, like I said, you're still running. He would have hit his head on the goalpost.
Now they're taking a shot. They got him. Oh, incomplete. DeCorian Moore, the intended receiver.
This was a step. Yeah, great release at the line of scrimmage. Look, that's what I'm talking about when I say this guy is playing like a veteran rather than a true freshman. And what I would like to see here for Dante Moore, not a lot of guys can run with DeCorian. He's got explode the football. Let him run underneath it because that's wide open at the college football level.
Even with that, Jake, that ball touch your hands, you got to have it.
Right.
Got to have it.
Well, and, talking to Dante, he said this was an emotional week for him. When he was at UCLA his freshman year, he had a really bad game against the Oregon State Beavers and wanted to come out here and play a much better game.
So 3 Beavers bringing down Kenyon Sadiq. 3rd down again after a gain of 2. This Oregon State defense, they had a lot of holes in the first 3 weeks. They've looked good in this first half so far.
Yep.
Cam, that's the great thing about this rivalry. It doesn't matter what your record is or what you were the game before or the weeks before. When you get to this game, it's going to bring the best out of you, and we're seeing that out of Oregon State.
That dummy snap count, Dante's able to see. Looked like Oregon State was bringing pressure. Now they're checking out of it, maybe playing zone coverage.
Moore goes to the outside.
Wow.
Nice throw and a great catch by Benson to move the sticks.
I love this match in the game of football. Dante Moore checks to this because he sees them bringing pressure, and that's been his go-to guy. Malik Benson, the transfer from Florida State, #1 on the team in targets. Dante Moore said he's his best friend. So they got a great, great relationship, and Malik Benson had quite the journey to get here, but having the best season of his career so far.
First set of downs for the Ducks. Lamar tries to get to the outside, hit by one, and a pair of Beavers bring him down to the 40-yard line. Cord Shaw with the initial hit. JoJo Johnson finished him off. Let's go back to Chicago. Anderson Windows and Doors studio update.
And Jeff, I'll take you to South Bend, Purdue at Notre Dame. How about the Boilers reaching into their bag of tricks? It's Devin Mockabee throwing to the quarterback, Ryan Brown, and we are all tied at 7 in the first, guys.
Thanks so much, Ashley. We're at the 40-yard line here after a loss of 6. Oregon's going backwards. They've not had a lot of negative plays this year. Corner, and the jump ball caught. There's Benson again.
So pre-snap, that was the look all the way. Oregon State was in press man, one-on-one coverage, single high safety. There's no safety help over top. Look at the ball location and accuracy. Dante Moore throws that back shoulder fade as good as anyone in college football, probably better than a lot of NFL quarterbacks. It's one of the things he does best. And going back to his favorite target, Malik Benson.
Coverage was not bad from Glasper, the freshman corner.
Great
play
defense.
by Benson.
Great defense, just a better play.
Yeah. And the location on those back shoulder fades has been lights out today.
From the 29, Lamar slips through the first wave and picks up 8.
These Oregon wide receivers are technicians. It's a good release, but like you guys said, it's actually great coverage. But when the ball, that's a perfect ball. These back shoulder fades, you don't want to throw it 10 feet in the air, but about 8.5, 9 feet, like a rebound effectively. Malik Benson goes up to get it. He's got that long speed, track speed. And Dante gave him a chance to come down with that.
I was up here during spring ball and got to see this, and I'm so happy to see the consistency that he's coming with, because this isn't where he was during spring ball. So to see this, it's a beautiful thing for the team.
More end zone, City, touchdown Ducks. Talk about a beautiful pass. That was one right there.
A great scheme by Will Stein, just the whole drive. A beautiful drive. Start off just running the ball. Hey, guys, calm down. Let's settle in. Dante gets settled down. There's your tight end. Watch, there's play action right here. And Sadiq, it almost looks initially like he's coming out to block. But then he's got that speed, that freaky speed that he turns on in the open field and walks in for a touchdown. Just a great play call. Great play calling throughout the drive by Will Stein.
Third touchdown of the year for Kenyon Sadiq. Capped a 92-yard touchdown drive. Sappington kicks it through. The Ducks are back out in front by 7. Kenyon, it's been a pleasure having you up here, man. Enjoy your time.
Appreciate you guys.
Kenyon Barner.
I'm a big rock. And while you're down there posing for pictures, I'm seeing the bigger picture from up here. And this little birdie's telling me it's time for this rock to roll. Photo bomb! And if you don't have the right insurance, this can really flatten your savings.
Awesome.
So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
You my little boo. So I'll give a hook what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tight. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something fresh, I know.
Financial planning helps you create a path to retirement. But that's only the beginning of what money can do. Your finances can be a force for good for the ones you love the most. Your next door neighbor, your next service project, and of course, next generation. At Thrivent, expert financial advice and generosity are at the heart of what we do to help you do more for the ones in your heart. Thrivent, where money means more.
Pizza! No sandwiches! We could settle this with a sibling cage match, or Jimmy wants to do toasted pizza sandwiches. Look, Mima, it's a win-win!
There's marinara everywhere.
Toasted pizza sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
Saving money on tires and auto repair services is a big deal. That's why your local Big O offers a low price guarantee tires. Save on brakes, oil changes, and alignments too. With big deals like this. Now buy 3 select tires, get the 4th tire free with paid installation during the Big O Tire September to Remember. Or get a synthetic blend oil change, including tire oil, $34.99. Plus, get 0 interest financing for up to 12 months on qualifying purchases. The September to Remember, now at Big O Tires.
If you own a Hyundai, you know how important maintenance is.
What you doing with my rock fly, homie?
Hey, Chewy, don't worry, your Hyundai's in good hands.
Nah, you need to break it down for me because I love my ride.
We do full inspection.
You do oil changes, air filters, and wipers.
Yep, we do it all with the greatest warranty at Downey Hyundai.
Come in today and get your oil change and tire rotation for just $29.95. No matter how you get here, just get here. All roads lead to great deals and great service at Downey Hyundai.
I did a circle.
It's Oregon versus Penn State in the Abbott and Big Ten Weekly One-Up Challenge. Ducks, it's time to roll up their sleeves, donate blood, and dominate the We Give Blood competition. Back at Autzen Stadium after a touchdown drive that covered 92 yards. Moore was nearly perfect on it, 5 out of 6, including the touchdown to Kenyon Sadiq.
And I loved what Will Stein did on that drive. Dante kind of struggled to see some of the coverages throwing over the middle of the field. So let him throw one-on-one balls on the outside. And his talent could shine.
Returnable for the Beavers. David Wells hammered at the 20-yard line. It's the second time that he has been crushed by a Duck defender. Will Stratton, backup linebacker, delivered the blow. So Malik Murphy back on offense for the Beavs.
Another important drive here. Approaching that thought process where, after this drive, it's a 2-minute situation. So if you're Oregon State, really would like to avoid giving the ball back to Oregon.
Hankerson on the carry, picks up 5. They've had some space to run the football. That's been an issue we've talked about in previous drives for Oregon's defensive line.
And it's really not been a strength for Oregon State. So you would think going into this game, I certainly thought Oregon, this was an opportunity to dominate the trenches. But Oregon State they're winning at the point of attack. They're able to get movement. The running backs are doing a good job with their patience and finding those seams. That is the key today and the key going forward. If Oregon wants to reach their goals, that they have to stop the run and win at the line of scrimmage. Right now, the Beavers are winning that battle.
Hankerson goes right guard again, brings up 3rd down. Devon Jackson on the stop from his linebacker position.
Haven't seen Malik Murphy run yet, but that is a viable option. His legs are alive. See what the play call is here on 3rd short.
4.5 minutes to go in this first half.
It's number 1, Bear Alexander, the transfer. It's right here, right behind the official, lined up over the center.
Murphy running the option. Murphy's going to keep it. Murphy, I'm not sure he got there. Betcher came in and laid him out. They gave him the 30. Might be enough for a first down, and it will be. Just enough.
Football really, really is a game of inches. DeCorian Moore's touchdown. Last drive, Hankerson touchdown, and that's close. I don't know that it quite got there, but doesn't matter. They gave it to him. It was a good play call there by Oregon State too, running away from the noise in the middle of the defense.
Handed off Hankerson again. Met maybe a gain of 1.5 yards. Betcher again with another tackle.
You can see the philosophy, though, by head coach Trent Bray, Ryan Gunderson. They want to run the ball. They want to milk the clock. They don't want to give the ball back to Oregon. Remember, Oregon received the opening kickoff, so it's going to be Oregon State ball coming out of the half. You know, Dan Lanning talks about it. All the coaches talk about winning that middle 8 of the game. We're now inside of it. Those 4 minutes going into half and out of half often decide these close games.
And the quarterback, Gabari Johnson, is in the game. They're going to run the sweep to the outside. Blockers in front, goes outside, and then he hit and dropped again. Betcher is all over the field.
Well, we know this game means so much to Betcher. Expected a big game out of him. I feel like he's all, wherever the ball is, that's where you're going to see Bryce Betcher. Look how much ground he covers here. That's Reddick's the wide receiver. He's got speed running all the way out to the sideline, but Betcher with the relentless pursuit showing up big time.
Coming up on the 2-minute timeout, and I tell you, Dylan Thieneman did a nice job sealing the outside so that Reddick's couldn't get there.
Run defense is team defense. It's a great point there, Jeff.
Oregon State's going to hold off until the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Beavers are moving. Third down coming up. Rivalry 129 times over. 14-7 Ducks.
Thought they were out of style, huh? Well, check their new game day fit. Oh, snap. DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's couture.
Thank you. I got this. Catching your favorite teams is easy. Whether it's on live TV or streaming, your games are front and center.
We're talking tailor fit. DirecTV ain't playing.
They're playing football.
Well, yeah, obviously they're playing football, but they knew what I was talking about.
The ultimate pro and college football experience.
Calling all fall fanatics. The new DQ Fall Treat menu has arrived for just a limited time. Go fall in and enjoy the pumpkin pie blizzard treat. Or try our new caramel toffee cookie blizzard treat. Taste them before they're gone. Get it delivered in the app.
I'm being told this is Limo Emo from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
And his partner, Doug, is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
In the heart of Los Angeles, something new is pulsing, a place where sleek design meets skyline dreams.
Where organic beauty and urban form become one.
This is more than a dealership. This is a promise, a pulse.
This is Kia, downtown Los Angeles. Redefined, reimagined, and ready to change everything you thought you knew about buying a car.
This is the new heartbeat of the city, and we want you to drive it forward.
Welcome to your new Kia, downtown Los Angeles.
Girl, you're locked in.
What? No, I'm not. Walmart Plus members get to choose which video streaming service we want.
No, I'm
included, so I can watch what I want.
Oh, well, who knew?
Oh my gosh! Become a member who knows better. Walmart Plus. What's up? You seem kind of sluggish today.
Things aren't really moving.
You could use some Metamucil.
Metamucil psyllium fiber helps keep your digestive system moving so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil keeps you moving. And try fiber with no grit and no flavor.
Later tonight, Saturday Night Volleyball returns with a doubleheader. First, Illinois faces Iowa State. Then Harper Murray leads top-ranked Nebraska against Arizona. Coverage begins 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific on the Big Ten Network and the app. At the 2-minute timeout at Autzen Stadium, perfect day for football.
This is Trent Walker, their number one wide receiver, really hurt Oregon in their matchup, the go-to guy in these situations.
Murphy tries to get to the outside, some contact, no flags, no nothing, looking for Reddick's down coming up.
He was throwing way out to the left sideline. Those are not easy throws, especially with the zone, but watch Trent Walker running a little hook route right at the sticks. He was actually open. See, Oregon drops into that deep zone. Number 7, Obadegu. So if Murphy was staying on that side, he could have banged one quickly on Walker's shoulder, but didn't see him.
Kick is away. That's a beauty.
Wow.
And it goes into the end zone. 66-yard kick for a touchback from Windsor. We'll be back to Eugene in just a moment.
Ooh, okay, Big Wheels. We see you, Mike. Oh, you mean my beautiful new ride? Well, with Progressive's Name Your Price tool, I went and found the right auto insurance rate for me. You know this thing can traverse any terrain.
Terrain? No, that's not what you calling your aunties.
Some things you can handle, like finding auto insurance coverage that's right for you with Progressive's Name Your Price tool.
Wait, what happened to the coupe?
Oh, well, you know, I think it disappeared with his hairline.
Handling what your loved ones say about you, not so much.
Anytime you get the chance to compete, be in close games, it's kind of what you live for. Football teaches you a lot. It starts with staying true to yourself. I just want to show up with a lot of energy, not look at the past, not look at the future, just kind of be where my feet are.
Team, listen up. There's a national blood shortage. Big Ten schools, how do we get students, fans, alumni to donate? Hit me. Give them merch. Not quite like that. Who can beat it? Chance of the President Suite? Classy. Campus concert. Keep the ideas coming, team. Don't let your school get one up. Save lives and help win your school $1 million.
Whose hand is that?
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them.
Hold on. Is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I mean, you gotta feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best network. No more calls, Howie.
Citizens of the lawn are ready for fall.
You know, the lawn's the place to be during fall.
Past pennants running all over the place back here.
Fall's the best time to feed the lawn with Turf Builder, and it comes back greener in spring.
Strengthen to protect all winter with Turf Builder Winter Guard.
Feed it, Mom. Feed it.
Big Ten Network Saturday Night Volleyball. Illinois takes on Iowa State. Then Harper Murray meets top-ranked Nebraska against Arizona. Hammers it. Coverage begins tonight at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific on the Big Ten Network.
Immediately apparent when he touches the ball that he's just got a different gear to him. Home run hitter is the perfect word to describe. But no rush on this drive. There's plenty of time. Oregon with all three of their timeouts. Nice start to the drive there with the 7-yard chunk run.
Hill had a 66-yard touchdown last week at Northwestern.
Ooh.
Handed off to Lamar. Gets a first down. Clock will stop as he goes out of bounds. Like some movement on the front line there. No flag. He just took out the shoes of Zakiah Size.
Watch that right there over the slot receiver down at the bottom hash. Larry Bryant was coming in motion. I didn't get the number, but that looked like a Beaver was offsides. Guess not.
Lamar back in there. Moore back to pass. Moore with time now flushed out. He's going to run. He's got all day to run with Sadiq in front of him. Moore out of bounds inside Beaver territory at the 38-yard line, a pickup of 28.
Great job by Dante Moore. Isaiah World felt the spin move by Oregon State's pass rush and kind of sealed off the edge. Dante Moore stepped up and had nothing but green grass. And Sadiq, I mean, we've talked about his blocking. He's one of the best blockers in all of college football. Just whiffed on that one. Otherwise, there was probably some more room for Dante Moore to run. It's not something you see too often.
Longest run of the game for either team is Moore under center. Hand it off. Lamar runs into a gang of Beaver tacklers. Skylar Thomas, first one to get his hands on him. Gain of 2.
This clock is ticking. Again, Oregon, all 3 timeouts, not using anything here.
Certainly taking their time. They are in field goal range of Pington. Moore across the middle. Lamar with a catch. Lamar slips, stays on his feet inside the 25-yard line for a Duck first down.
Get that first down. The clock stops. Protecting all those 3 timeouts. Lanning choosing not to go with one here.
Clock ticking. Moore to the outside. Moore, another back shoulder throw to DeCorian Moore. Stays in bounds. First and goal for the Ducks. More to Moore, the connection's beautiful.
Man, the connection is absolutely beautiful. Those back shoulder fades. He has not missed once today.
Clock ticking. Wrapped up. McClellan made the catch, but they lose yardage. And a timeout is used.
Don't understand the play call there. Let's see what Will Stein does after the break.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
1 minute, it's smooth driving.
Ah, come on.
The next, a crack. But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeFlight.com. Nice. And Flight can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road.
Safe Flight Repair. Come on. Safe Flight Replace.
Go to SafeFlight.com and get it fixed now and pay later.
Coming up on the Halftime Report, sponsored by Old Trapper, Rick Pizzo, Jerry DiNardo, Brock Vereen standing by. First half analysis. Terps get the better of the Badgers in Madison. A big day coming up in Bloomington tonight. It's been a great atmosphere all afternoon. Will Stein, second down and goal with 25 seconds to go from the 3-yard line. And we'll see another timeout. Oregon State will take the timeout back in 30 seconds.
This is Judy and Pedro. They just bought their first home and are learning a lot. Thanks to Google, Pedro knows more than he wanted to about gravel.
Oh.
And Judy wouldn't call herself a plumber, but she dabbles.
Wait, how do these things work together?
Honey, I did it!
So far, if they've learned one thing about home ownership, is that there's a lot to learn. Good thing you can just ask Google.
16 in red zone tries so far for Oregon this year. 2 field goals, as you see.
It's number 1 in all of college football, and look who's in the game at running back. Number 0, Jordan Davison, the battering ram, 6 foot, 236 pounds, true freshman.
Got 5 touchdowns on the year, and he's got a tight end, Zach Grace, in front of him. Give it to Davison, touchdown. Finds the end zone yet again, his 6th.
You know, there's an art to scoring down inside the 5. It's a muddy picture. None of that applies to that run. That was great blocking by Oregon's offensive line, tight ends. They're bringing in extra bodies. Sadiq had a nice block there. You got a fullback clearing out white jersey. And 6 foot, 236 Jordan Davison didn't need to use any of that size on that run. Touchdown Ducks.
80 yards in 87 seconds.
1 yard per second.
Pretty good ratio there. Sappington kicks it through. 21-7 Oregon.
Fansville, Special Teams Unit.
Let's look.
We got multiple punctures.
Evidence suggests a crime of passion.
It appears we have ourselves a flag planting.
Those tech fans make me.
We got a composite.
Is that a duck with ice cold Dr. Pepper?
That's no duck. That's a platypus. And mascot always returns to the scene of an upset.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
Sports are great. But sometimes, when I accidentally hit a batter known as the pulverizer,
Come here!
I can't help but wonder, is Sport Clips better than sports? Because sports plus massaging shampoo beats sports plus headlocks. This makes me feel way less pulverized. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Quack, 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 quack. It's a lot of push-ups. 21 of them. 21 points for the Ducks in this first half. I don't know. You got to get a little more arm bend in there. I'm not going to count those all. Sappington kicks it off for Oregon. Touchback. Oregon State's got 21 seconds left. Rutgers squares off against Minnesota. And we got Northwestern with a date, UCLA on the lake. Football doubleheader next Saturday. Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Oregon State's going to get the football coming out of halftime. They have one timeout left. Can't imagine crazy in this possession, but you never know. Hand off Hankerson, and he's dropped right at the point of contact by Tuioti. And that'll more than likely take us to halftime in Eugene. Well, for Dan Lanning, 21-7, they have the lead. The last two drives for Oregon netting touchdowns, two totally different drives. One had a lot of pace, the other very methodical. Offense starting to come alive.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the rivalry game. This is what's to be expected. It's going to be a dogfight, and there'll be a dogfight here coming in the second half.
All right, let's go downstairs with Brooke Fletcher.
Coach, how'd you see Dante take command of this offense?
Yeah, did a great job with his feet there on the scramble. I mean, executing the plays that we're asking him to execute. They're getting handsy outside when it comes to our vertical play, so we're winning on back shoulders.
How do you continue to keep this Oregon State offense in check?
Yeah, stop the run. We got to run the ball effectively on offense. We got to stop the run. We're doing that in the second quarter. We got to do it the whole game.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Oregon and Oregon State. Battle for in-state domination, 129th time between these two schools, and the Ducks take a 21-7 lead into halftime.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $279 per month lease on a 2026 HR-V all-wheel drive LX.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, no matter where your team takes you.
Nice.
Oh.
Ready for game day?
Absolutely. Book your game day stay.
Hilton for the stay.
We count down the days, we circle the date. Game day starts with the Celsius. The team's been putting in the work, and now it's time for all of us to lock in. Tailgates drop, flags fly, crowds swell, the stage is set. Then it hits. That rush. The reason we show up. This is the kind of energy you don't forget. We're not just watching it, we're living it. And we have been for generations. The energy behind every first down, the energy that keeps game day alive. This is Celsius.
Marathon is rewarding fans with savings of up to $1 per gallon. All by earning rewards on every gallon and on select in-store items. Making every pit stop and snack break worthy of a celebration.
Score.
The more you fuel up, the more you score with Marathon Rewards. Marathon, the official fuel of the Big Ten.
Obsessed with those windows.
Anderson makes it easy. They are the #1 trusted window and door brand.
Those windows.
They're built to last.
Gorgeous windows.
What a difference.
Anderson. Gosh, I love those windows.
They're magnificent.
You know, in a world where a lot can go wrong, trust your home to Anderson. I trust them. I trust them more.
This your bag, sir?
What gave it away?
Oh, you the Geico Gecko! I'm a huge fan. I filed a claim for my car with the Geico app. Only took 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, Geico's all about getting more than just savings.
Next time, how about less fluid ounces?
Fair enough. Oh.
You use this much serum?
Well, my skincare routine requires...
And a pump top? It's gonna make a mess. Well, I'm taking this.
You took all of them.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Have a nice flight.
When you ask for more of more, I give you Dante Moore to Decorian Moore. I didn't set it up. It just worked out that way. You got to love it when it does. 21-7, Oregon at the break over Oregon State. As we welcome you inside the Old Trapper halftime. Rick Pizzo, Brock Farine, Jerry DiNardo alongside. Jerry, a slow start for Oregon. This was 7-7 for a long time. Ducks finally got a couple of touchdowns in the last 6 minutes of the half.
Okay, this is vintage rivalry upset, right? You've got a 3-0 team that's favored against an 0-3 team that's obviously the underdog. Who had more energy at the beginning of the game? Oregon State. Wasn't even close. Now, for it to be an upset, the favorites don't adjust, but Dan Lanning's adjusted now, and now they're going to win the game and probably win it pretty big. But that's how upsets start, exactly what we watched.
The last thing you want is hope, right? You have to say, we need to stomp out all of the hope immediately because fourth quarter comes around in a close game that you have no business being in. Crazy things happen. I do want to point out that offensively, it was clear to dominate the trenches. Jaden Lamar in those first couple snaps looked like he was going to have a 200-yard. That slowed down a little bit. Oregon State focused on stopping the run, but with Malik Benson and Decorian Moore just catching everything that is thrown their way, the offense has been able to get some juice.
You know, I got to tell you, Evan Stewart got hurt. Tez Johnson obviously ran out of eligibility. You look at their skill set on the outside. As a former DB, that has to be a little scary when you look at how much talent Dante Moore has to throw to.
What's so scary is these cornerbacks are objectively in great position. They are right in the hip pocket. They are putting their hand out. It just so happens that those receivers have such great ball skills. It's such a helpless feeling that I did everything I was supposed to do, everything I was coached to do, and they still get a 40-yard gain. It's unfair.
Sometimes talent wins over. I'm a little bit better player than you are, and that's why I'm in Eugene, and that's why we lead 21-7 at the break. Do have one game that has already gone final. Not just a surprise in terms of the result, but the dominance by Maryland on the road against Luke Fickell's Badgers. Show you how the Terps took down Wisconsin next.
Superstitions, Matt?
Hi, Carly. It's a good thing Discover makes it easy to be a Big Ten fan.
Totally. I get cash back on my rally cap.
Cash back on my favorite glove.
Cash back on my Lucky Shamrock.
Cash
back on my one cleat.
I even earned cash back on my Lucky bobblehead.
You win. Next round's on me.
Earn cash back on every purchase with Discover, the official card of the Big Ten.
America, are you sitting down? Southwest is introducing assigned seating. Assigned seating! Assigned seating! Assigned seating! I can't believe it! On my way!
I can choose my seat?
Southwest has assigned seating.
Plus, extra legroom seats.
Yes! Now we can sit together on the plane.
Do we have to?
No.
I can't believe nobody's ever thought of this before.
Oh, yeah.
My mother told me, don't forget to pray, 'cause there'll be hard times. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I soon found out just what she meant.
Sports are awesome. But is Sport Clips better than sports? Because Sport Clips is sports, plus a neck and shoulder treatment. Sport Clips, it's a game changer.
Pizza! No sandwiches!
We could settle this with a sibling cage match or Jimmy John's new toasted pizza sandwiches.
Look, Mima, it's a win-win.
There's marinara everywhere.
Toasted pizza sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Welcome to Solar del Mar. We need to protect my people.
I think we should get back home.
You just do nothing.
We have to fight them. Come with me.
Let's keep never giving up.
Take your health to the power of omega-3 with Nordic Naturals. Help every cell in your body function at its best. Made from the purest ingredients to nourish your heart, mind, and body for lifelong wellness. Nordic Naturals. Take your health to the power of omega-3.
Michigan, Nebraska in progress from Lincoln. Dylan Raiola's pass picked off by Cole Sullivan off the deflection. Leads to Bryce Underwood. We've seen the Michigan quarterback using his arm and using his legs over the last couple of weeks. The latter here, 37 yards to the house. Michigan on top 10-0. This game early second quarter. Purdue, Notre Dame from South Bend. Little trickery for the Boilermakers. 7-0. Devin Mockabee. Back to Ryan Brown, who takes it for the score. Would tie things up at that point. It is now 14-10. At a Notre Dame touchdown. Just scored a second ago. Irish up by 10 with the extra point pending. Maryland, Wisconsin, the lone noon Eastern 11 local time game for the Badgers on the schedule. Danny O'Neal in at quarterback. Billy Edwards left the game in the first half, not return. O'Neal picked off by Jalen Husky all the way back inside the 5-yard line. Terps would punch it in. Now up 20-3. Shalik Knotts, 62 yards. Washington, 3 total touchdowns as Maryland rolls 27-10. Exactly what Michael Loxley needs them to do early in the season. Rick Pizzo, Brock Vereen, Jerry DiNardo back alongside. And Jerry, Malik Washington has looked the part of one of the best freshman quarterbacks in the nation so far.
Yeah, no doubt. 8 touchdowns for the year and 1 pick. And you look at their passing yards, 326. The issue is they only rushed for 61 yards, but that's all they needed to do for today. But as you look and go down the road a little bit, they're going to have a better run game. But let's give Mike Locksley a ton of credit. I lost the locker room, he says, right? And then he won all his non-conference games, and everybody said he does that every year. But now he just beat Wisconsin in the first conference game. Pep Hamilton and Ted, the 2 new coordinators, are doing an incredible job.
They are. Now, from Wisconsin's standpoint, you mentioned Wisconsin's ability to stop the run due to Maryland's lack of rushing yards. That's really the only thing they can hang their hat on. They can't pass the ball. They can't do anything between the tackles. Everything was outside, and even that wasn't very successful. Defensively, back-to-back weeks now, they've been torched. You have to figure out what you want to play for, right? It's a tough conversation to have, and it's way too early in the season to want to have those conversations. But offensively, defensively, why do you play the game? What do you want to play for? You have to find something to motivate you.
2-2 in the remaining 8 games, as tough as any team in the country. About a minute left to talk about one of the exciting night games coming up tonight from Bloomington. It's Indiana and Illinois. A lot of folks see this as a potential college football playoff play-in game.
I could see that. Now, one thing that Illinois is going to have to do is make sure that secondary is shored up. They'll be without starting nickelback Xavier Scott. And this Illinois secondary sort of wishy-washy, and Fernando Mendoza has a red-hot off behind him.
Yeah, the only problem with the thinking about it, the play-in game, is the loser of this game gets disqualified, whereas other teams can lose. Notre Dame can lose 2 and still get in. So it's a little devaluating how good they are. We'll find out how good they are. The difference with Illinois and Indiana compared to the best teams in the country is the line of scrimmage. So tonight, that'll be an issue. And they both have good, really good veteran quarterbacks. Whatever quarterback plays better probably gives their team the edge.
I'll put it this way. I think you like this better. The winner has an inside track for the college football playoff. You like that better?
I like that better.
Oregon fans like the second half of the first half a lot better than they enjoyed the beginning of the game. Dante Moore to Keon Sadiq. Ducks over the Beavs, 21-7 at the break.
Jersey Mike's is now an official sponsor of the NFL.
Hold on. You're stealing my job.
I don't want to steal anything.
Lies. Eli's.
I just love these subs.
It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance.
Please welcome Chuck Woodson.
Unfortunately, I didn't check to see if anyone was watching before I stole cotton candy from a child. Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking the Jumbotron, not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Was it worth it? Yeah.
Fansville, Special Teams Unit.
How's it look?
We got multiple punctures.
Evidence suggests a crime of passion. It appears we have ourselves a flag team.
No! Those tech fans make me sick.
We got a composite.
Is that a duck with ice Dr. Pepper?
That's no duck. That's a platypus. And a mascot always returns to the scene of an upset. Get that fan!
Stinks!
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
When I wake up in the morning light, I put on my jeans and I feel alright. I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on.
Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Great. Wait, why is Danny DeVito fishing in here?
Oh, that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial. So what matters most is your sub and that sub bowl. Don't tell anybody about my secret spot. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Dare to be the leader others are inspired to follow. In doing so, your gift to others will transfer through the generations.
This was a dream of mine. Helping to save lives and make a difference in others' lives is a really big deal for me.
Find your passion, set that goal. Anything you set your mind to, it's possible.
Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations!
Take your health to the power of omega-3 with Nordic Naturals. Help every cell in your body function at its best. Made from the purest ingredients to nourish your heart, mind, and body for lifelong wellness. Nordic Naturals. Take your health to the power of omega-3.